Okay, we're casting a Beulah 13-foot, 2-inch, 7-weight. Rio Scandinavian Beulah 13-foot, 2-inch, 7-weight. This is a Beulah, what is it?
Platinum.
Beulah Platinum. So here's what I want you to do. Right towards the target and facing me. And then so we'll just do some switch casting, kinda. So left, rotate, and you're gonna really have to rotate your body and not use your arms, okay? Arms are gonna stay tight. Left, rotate, pass. Even try just for grins, try the hugging the rod, the elbow tight to your rib. Use that bottom hand. There, try that a little bit instead of, I mean, I like the way you extend your forward. There's nothing at all wrong with that. But try this and see if it doesn't tighten it up. There. And then try to see when you're casting with that short of a forward cast, it's your bottom hand's gonna travel further, but there you go. That forward hand, top hand, you can put a little horsepower in there. Just because we're casting with our bottom hand doesn't mean we don't use our top hand. There, see that? So
I would I think call that blocking on your top hand.
Well, you're blocking your rod when you're extending your arm too, but you're there. I like that.
Boy, that
but
feels powerful.
It does. Try not to blow your anchor. You're blowing it just a little bit. Let's try it. And here's another tip. If you're casting like that, hold your running line in your bottom hand because you're going to be squeezing with your bottom hand. And don't hold it in your top hand. Nope. Yeah. And then that way when you block your rod, you can really take hold of it. Okay, remember you gotta hug the rod and bottom hand. Don't extend your upper hand.
This
upper
is
arm.
really new for me.
Now don't grab there.
This is new. I'm so used to grabbing here. This is really new.
Yeah, it's really helped me though.
I don't debate at all.
Nah, see that?
Yeah, I felt it. Absolutely 100% felt it.
Well, Bruce was riding me about, stop that rod, which I wasn't doing. I finally dawned on me, it'd be easier to stop my rod if I didn't have my fingers extended, releasing the running line. It still works. Yeah, there you go. Slow yourself down a little bit and try not to blow that anchor. Remember, your forward cast is like this. So you want to have an angle here. But listen, slow, accelerate. It's fastest. You don't put any power into it until you're past 12 o'clock. The power doesn't start back here. It starts at the end, like this. And changing rods around has kind of been a good way for me to concentrate on slow. So here's the wrong way to do it. The wrong way would be to just hammer it. So wrong would be to just hammer it.
Yeah.
And right would be to have a long casting stroke, rock our body a little, and then go from slow and accelerate, go all the way through the gears. So we hit it, our rod tip speed is the fastest That's when the really loading starts, is about here, and you stop the rod and the speed goes at the very end, but it's slow all the way. I like that. We gotta get you to quit blowing that anchor though. It's easy to, how long is that, is your leader?
A 10-foot poly.
Oh, okay.
I would get a 15.
Well,
but I think for me,
just when after you make your D-loop, pause for a second, go whoop, and then cast. See if you can get that anchor to stick a little more. There you go. Now, wait a minute. Okay, I want, we remember to, when you're doing your lift, your left hand's gotta be here, not here.
okay.
For this, because you're gonna cast longer lines, so we don't wanna do a true underhand lift. We wanna do a spey lift. So your left hand's gotta be down by your left hip. There you go, buddy.
Really hard not want to grab that.
Yeah. Reel in some running line. Let's get back to the, we're gonna hug our rod, we're gonna rock our body a little bit, we're gonna keep our elbow in, and we're gonna keep our elbow to, you can do anything you want with your upper hand as long as your elbow's pinned to your rib. So you can't do much with it, but you can do anything you want. Roll, cast it down, get that slack out. Okay. There you go, buddy. Nice. Just keep that elbow in even on the forward cast. That'll force you to rock your body and use your bottom hand and use your top hand more correct. Nice, buddy. Good discipline. See, you are the epitome of slowing down, which doesn't mean to slow down any part of the cast. It means to slow your mind down and not think too fast. You're doing really good with that. Are you sweating, bro?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you got your waders on, that's right.
And I got a long sleeve shirt.
But your right foot forward if you're right hand dominant. And Travis's take on this is it prevents you from over rotating. So I want that right foot pointing towards the target, yeah, and the left foot back. Your elbow, your right elbow, keep that baby pinned right to your rib cage, so it forces you to use your bottom hand. There you go. Good, you're being really disciplined about not you know, you're taking your time. That's the huge thing, is when people say slow down, it's like the whole philosophy, because I've helped guys with their casts who, they are so fast that their brain gets going so fast and overloaded, they grab the rod with one hand. And it's like, we're not overhead casting with a single-handed rod. We're using a two-handed rod, so you need to relax, take your time, grab the rod with both hands, and then think about what you're doing, and that's a long way of saying that that's what you are doing, which I like.
And so that's what I've been working on since our last lesson, is just slow lift and just coming around real easy. And the one thing I have noticed is how less, and I'm trying to figure out the words, tiring it is.
Right.
If you're doing it right, the effort to do it is honestly a lot less on an angler's shoulders, wrists. I mean, there's so many of us who are getting older that have those issues, and that's where spey casting really starts to have a lot of opportunity for older casters, is that less wear and tear. And
Boom. Yeah.
that just has been huge for me in the last 2 weeks of just rebuilding my cast.